Hey everybody, Christian from Treasure Town here, and today I think that I've just landed a consignment to me that's going to be over $50,000, which I am thrilled about. This is an incredible collection from the photos that I received, and so often on this sort of thing, I don't sort of take the viewers along, but in this case, I think I will. I think it's just so exciting and really unique types of coins, again, from the emails that I've gotten. So this probably could be my best collection search ever up to this point that I've recorded for a YouTube video. And so excited to head on over. I think you'll see some really, really cool coins. I'll give some more context about what we're looking at when we get to them. And here the box is, and I think that it's immediately apparent just how much value is likely going to be in here. And so I'm really excited. We're just going to be taking a look at the coins. I'm going to do a full sort of inventory write-up, but we'll start with a Salzburg Max Gandalf. And I'm going to have to be careful with the coins, but I mean, I saw the outside of these, some of the flip labels. Beautiful, beautiful item. Appears to be a bishop. I'm going to have to do a bunch, I think, of short form content, maybe teasing this as it comes out, but a beautiful Thaler to start. And it's important sort of to handle these coins properly, but also confirm what is inside. A 1661 Salzburg Guidobald von Thunberg. And I mean, take a look at just how nice and reflective these items are. Beautiful item. I mean, this collection must have been built a long time ago. It's still got some gorgeous luster on there. Salzburg, Sankt Rudbert. I don't exactly know what that means. But I think that the other thing is, I'll probably have to do like a follow-up video after everything has been sold. This is a Saxe-Gotha Friedrich Gulden from 1679. This one appears to have some sort of PVC on there. Really pretty though, with some nice toning. The coins probably have toned sitting in this for a long time. And this looks more like a 2/3 golden, or maybe that is the denomination back then. But fascinating. And again, some very nice eye appeal so far. It looks like we've got some more Saxe-Gotha, 1764, and apparently there may be more where this collection came from, which would be very exciting. Einfein Mark, or 10 Einfein Mark, 1764. Very nice, presumably like Saxe-Gotha crest. And that says Oni Swaki Mali Pense, which is something, that has been on a lot of the British coins. So Friedrich III, but I'm excited to treat these coins very well. I think most of these, I'm probably going to come up with a strategy how to best, look at different auction houses and various ways of divestment. This, I believe, is a slightly rarer 5 mark from 1895. I don't know every German state, but I haven't seen any of the Alfred Herzog von Sachsen-Coburg and I don't know if it's Gotha or Gotha, but there's like Saxony is a little bit more accessible. Here's a Thaler from 1694, Johann Ernst, and again, just beautiful item right there. Such a nice item. And I think, the story was the person had sold one box like this for like $800, and they wanted, and this is really an Ernst the Pious Thaler. I do want to take some notes on this coin. Take a look. There's some like Hebrew up there. Can't tell if that's been removed from a mount, but beautiful. Oh my goodness. Für Gott der dem Echte verlässt. I don't exactly know what all of the German lettering is, but I mean the luster, it's a huge coin from the 1600s. Just a beautiful collection. I was remarking though to the person, I'm going to take a pretty small cut of what these bring and treat these special basically. Um, Whereas the previous box, they got like $800 for these things. I think there are many over $800 coins in this group. And there's a 20 Ein Feinemark, just super lustrous 1774 Saxe Gotha golden. And a lot of coin dealers, I mean, if you get this and you make 80K on it when all is said and done, and you paid 800, that's your living for a year. And so that can be super attractive. But what I'm trying to do is build a brand where I just help people do really well with their items. This looks like a nice Saxe Coburg and Gotha, also 5 mark from 1907 in great shape. A lot of these, I'm not going to dip any of these, I don't think. But there could be, here's a 1543, wow, Saxony Maurice Thaler. And it's just super old look. And dang, very pleasing overall item. Again, this is not like my expertise, but I do know generally how the process works. Not generally, I'm very confident in the steps that I'm going to take to maximize the value here. 1539 Thaler of, looks like Henry and John Friedrich. And you can see that up there, 1539. Has been worn a little bit, but still really good detail and extremely chunky items here. And old collections like this are pretty rare. And so it's sort of the scam coin shop owner's dream. And here's a John the Constant from the 1520s. Incredible. To have something like this with a seller who has no idea what they're selling walk in the door, and then your bills are paid for a year. But the much more honest and long-term sustainable is to treat the coins extremely well and then take a small percentage. 1903 right here. I think a few, like probably some of these on the very low end I could sell reasonably well. But there's very few of them that I've seen. I think it's much more important to put these with the right auction houses and the right sources, but then navigate that process for the consigner. Here's a Thaler from 1858. And do it that way, because, different auction houses might bid different amounts. Different auction houses have better reputations for certain types of items. Right here we have a Saxony, but I'm going to have to decide Saxe Weimar 1841 Thaler. And I have to decide how to proceed. Again, super attractive look overall. Because, there's probably a lot of people who, even a coin dealer might say, okay, we'll cut you who knows how much this is worth, but a $20,000 check. That's probably more suspicious than an 800, because then the person's like, whoa, there's some real value here. I don't know. Beautiful 1679 golden wow from John Ernst II. And it must be the 2/3 is a full golden. Beautiful detail. And somebody walks out, having totally been taken advantage of. 1602 Saxony Christian II, John George and August Thaler. Feels like a very thick, large. Ooh, and we even have an old. Let's see, I can't sit. Is that 50? Maybe it was paid for this coin at one point. Take a look at that. Christian II, De Gratia, probably. Saro, and it's Saxony. Imp. Beautiful coin. And wow, on the reverse, another nice portrait. Johann Georg at August. Incredible. This, the earliest coins I've seen are from the very early 1900s. I'll be curious, at the end of this, we'll know sort of when it was built by the latest coins that were included. Whoa. Beautiful 1733 Thaler of Saxony. Incredible. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Beautiful coin. Just great sort of original rainbow toning. Unbelievable. And I think I'll also be curious to, provide grading updates on how these coins do. 1693. It's important for me to check, make sure all these coins are what the labels say. John George the Fourth of Saxony, a golden, and it's like a kid in a candy shop. This is just like a beautiful, has to be, I think at this point, the nicest collection I've handled personally. Like I've dealt with, I've held raw $5 million coins, picking up the Bass collection in Colorado Springs when I was working at Heritage Auctions. But that was, I had zero part in winning the mandate. That was really impressive that Heritage was able to get that. And this coin looks gorgeous. 1662 Wilhelm Thaler. Wow. I mean, just imagine having this, in this being your collection, not knowing about it for a long time. I'm really excited that the people who had this collection got in touch with me. 1661 John George the Second Thaler, and that I'm going to be able to sell it for them because I'll be able to do a much better job. Certainly, even if I take, on a collection like this, maybe something in the 8 to 10 to 12% range. They're going to really maximize the value of the items. Beautiful, beautiful coin. Wow. 1661. A lot of German themes so far. The thing I was saying is there might be more to this collection. 1632 Saxony coin. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gorgeous coin. My goodness. Wow. Oh, that's incredible. I wish I had these coins on me for months so that I could make long, short form content about each of them. Here's a 1579, maybe 59, but it says 79. I don't want to undo this. But these are some seriously rare items. So again, I'm sure that, this is just out of reach of any of the normal collecting market. You have to have a huge amount of disposable income to be affording this. Christian the First, great name, obviously, but 1589 Thaler, beautiful. And I really hope too, as I get, this is a much more, upgraded World Coin Hunt than I'm used to showing you. 1848 Saxony Thaler here. We'll check the condition. A lot of them aren't super flashy, but I think it's because they've been sitting in holders for, these flips for so long. I hope that I can bring you tons more items like this. Schwarzburg Sonderhausen under Karl Gunther. Curious to see, and that's a pretty, here that it's got really nice luster, but it's just very muted. So I don't know if this would be like dipped or not. But I've never seen this style of a 3 mark, and I'm sure it's quite rare. I also think I may break up this collection video. I think I might do 3 videos because there's 3 rows of coins here. Ooh, and we got another. So let's take a look what this says right here. 1865 Thaler, Schwarzburg Sonderhausen. Yep, Gunther Friedrich Charles II. I also don't know if this is like, and there's the 1865. Oh, is that the, no, I don't think that's the reverse impression of his head. Well, it kind of might be. I don't know how that would totally occur, but that could be where the paper was lying on it for decades. I don't know if this would have been put together in the States or not. The person who consigned it to me has an interesting history, and I'm not going to tell any information about them. 1829, 10 eine feine Mark, so it's sane, and then X we saw earlier. This one I can't tell if it's cleaned or if that's just the surface, but it's a Saxony Anton Thaler. Gorgeous. Here's a Friedrich August the Third from 1776. Same year we declare independence, they're striking these very large and gorgeous coins. Oh my goodness, wow. These are really weighty as well. Like when I'm holding these items, incredibly thick items in my hand. 1766, Xavier Regent. Whoa. Unbelievable. Yeah, I'm super thrilled to see what types of auction records these will bring, because I'm pretty committed to that. I just know, like, I could sell it really quickly for them wholesale, but they're not in a rush. And that's a big tip. If you're selling coins, best way to maximize the value is to not be in a rush. Don't sell it all at once. Here's a 1763 Frederick Christian Thaler from 10 eine feine Mark. Wow, unbelievable. You know, slowing down is going to allow you to get the most, because if I had to pay cash for it, I would pay much lower than what I'm going to be able to get for them in this long process that might take 4 to 6 months. Beautiful item. 1742 Saxony Friedrich August II. Gorgeous. Wow. And here, you know, the reverse. These are just such large items, and I doubt that they would almost ever have been used, you know, in commerce. 1859. Oh, and we have another Schwarzburg Rudolstadt. I see Schwarzburg on there. This one's circulated, definitely, but still has a very pleasing appearance. Unless that's strike, but I feel like there's a lot of, you know, hits and that sort of thing. And yeah, again, so special to be able to handle this all live. 1791 Friedrich Karl Thaler. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Such, you know, nice reflective luster on these coins, and it just feels like, you know, I got into the back vault of a true treasure chest here. Ooh, this looks spectacular. 1780 Ludwig Gunter Thaler. I love the ones with so much in memoriam lettering. There we see Ludovicus Gunter. Incredible. Dang. I think there's so many different videos that can be made out of this, like doing grading comparison results as well. Here's a 1765 similar John Friedrich Thaler. I think that would be certainly something interesting that I'll do, maybe in the longer term, because it'll take a long time to get the grades back on this stuff. But here's a 1914 5 marks. And there's Friedrich August König von Sachsen, 1914 5 mark. Incredible. Here's a George 1903 5 marks. And I probably could release these ahead of the sale, but I think I'll release it sort of shortly as they're being sold, because there is some advantage to not having all of the information out there. You know, when you're selling coins, you want it to feel really fresh to the buyers. You know, if tons of people are aware that something's going to come up for sale, you know, maybe that drives more people to bid on them. And here's another nice, you know, Albert King from Saxony 5 marks from 1876. But there can be some adverse effects, you know, to having everybody aware of that sort of a thing. And so here's an 1864. Very nice. You know, if I had to take guesses on grading, which I think I eventually will, I would just be so far off. I'm gonna have no idea. This one to me would look like a, you know, XF45 AU50, but what am I to know? I'm very out of practice grading these days as well. Oh, here's a, okay, that has to be the most modern coin that we've had. 1935 Venezuelan, and this looks like it had some time to, you know, settle down from a condition standpoint. Again, I would guess that it's in the, like, with all that luster, AU range, like AU53 or something. 1935. I don't think that that's as rare of a coin, so that's another. But then the next one, 4 reals from Ferdinand and Isabella, which is in the time frame, you know, that's when we sailed, Christopher Columbus sails the ocean blue. Beautiful piece of history. Incredible. It's really, really nice. Wow. So thankful to have this opportunity and to be able to share it with all of you. That means a lot to me, actually. Here we've got 1871 Amadeo, King of Spain. I don't think that that one is as expensive either. Have transacted a few of those in the past. But I haven't done anything with the Philip 8 reals. This is going to be like a, yeah, super, super cool. Such chunky historic silver right there. There you've got the S, the VIII, I believe. Whoa. Yeah, that's what silver looked like in a big amount 425 years ago. 1814, 8 reals, a little much more modern. You know, and this one, again, like, I wonder, is this does not look mint state to me, but it looks really sharp. It looks AU to me. I don't know. I think, but maybe it's higher, but it looks sort of AU. I'm excited to do that grading video. Here, this is a lower grade Philip IV, 8 reals. Still just like a chunky cob. Incredible. You know, and the provenance on these must be so interesting, just where these things ended up. 1633 large Spanish coin of Philip IV, a Thaler. This is struck for Brabant. Beautiful. And wow, this is like a, you know, numismatic dream right here to have this sort of a collection. 1665 to 700. There we see very clearly the 8 reals. Charles II. So unique and cool looking. And here we've got a 1718 8 reals of the, you know, a little bit of a different type, but such sharp strike. Philip V. Very nice eye appeal. We're almost done with this first row, and I think given the length of the video, some people will find this to be too long anyways. But 1675, Schwarzberg, Sondershausen, Anton Günther II. Whoa. You know, some of these very well may be 1,000 plus in terms of their value, would be my prediction. Maybe I'm totally over excited, but I believe a lot of these to be quite rare. Here's a golden from 1676, will be 2/3 of something. Sharp lettering, lots of luster on it. It's exactly what collectors are looking for. 1606 Christian Günther Thaler. Ooh, let's see if there's some provenance on this. It's unclear. If you know this style of seller, looks like it was bought for 55 or maybe a little bit less. Wow. Whoa. What a beautiful item. And a great portrait on the horse with really nice toning. Incredible. Christian Günther, 1606 Thaler. incredible item. Like, I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of these coins, so I actually don't know the market, but I would guess that that's gotta be a 4-figure item. Here's another Schwartzberg item. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So much history on these. You know, this is a real treasure chest. And apparently, so this is from 1564 to 1570 is the time frame in which that coin would have been struck. Fascinating. Right here, much more modern. Gunter Victor, 2 marks from 1898. Still excited to see it though. Small, and because of World War I, these didn't circulate very much, but this is a much tougher province or German state to get it from. Wonderful. 1867 Thaler. Wow. Yeah, and I think maybe I'll release this like very shortly before the coins sell. Albert Fürst zu Schwarzburg. And then on the reverse, 1867, yep, Eins Vereinsthaler. So that we can get some excitement around them. Incredible. 1894 5 Yang from Korea. This could be, okay, and it's not in incredible condition, but this could be a really expensive find. You know, these large Korean coins are not cheap. I could see this being at least $1,000. Because I've looked into a little bit of the Korean items. I think this is a more expensive one. But again, this is a little ahead of like the price range that I'm frequently dealing in. Beautiful. I thought that was like high VF. 1889 Paraguay 1 peso. Ooh. This is like the first coin that looks, you know, that looks like cleaning to me. Unless that's just how they were struck. I feel like there's some cleaning on this. This is the first one where I'm like, ooh, definitely polished up, but beautiful toning. You know, some fuchsia even over there. I haven't seen this design before. And saying 1 peso, 9 decimos fine, so 90% silver. The Liberty cap and the lion. Very interesting pickup. Here we've got a Salvador Colon. Huh. Who knows? This could be rare. 400th anniversary. San Salvador. And yeah, that could be conditionally rare. Any South American big silver in nice condition. 1917 Uruguay peso. I could see that being. Oh yeah, that's pretty. But it's a little bit different when you pull something out of a box like that and it's from like the, you know, 1560s. There, that does appear to have some deep cuts through it. I think that would probably be a details grade. But an Artigas peso with some nice luster. And then there's also here a 1780 640 race from Brazil. You know, so not everything here is going to be, you know, thousands of dollars, but still lots and lots of like what I believe are likely multiple $100 coins. So exciting to me. Here's a 1936 Philippines peso. These can be nice. And it has a good look to it. Is this the MacArthur type? Back when, let's see who's on there. Commonwealth of the Philippines. I'm not sure who those individuals are, but still has really nice luster. And I think that these are pretty expensive. The nicer Philippines, the U.S. had control from like 1898 to 1946 or so. This could be a much better one. Eritrea Thalero, because that's the big denomination. I think Italy had a lot of influence still. And yeah, there you see the colony of Eritrea, 1 Thalero, 5 lire. Is that, yeah, Umberto the First. Wow. This could be a really nice, again, I don't know condition on this. Is this a mint state coin? It doesn't, looks like AU58 to me. Or just like really nice AU. But gorgeous. Curious what your guys' thoughts on the value estimate of this whole lot is. Here's a Scudo coin, large Italian silver, I believe is the Scudos. Dang, 1792. We've got, I think that's Lion of St. Mark. The Venetian, Veneta, Republic. Unbelievable. And I think it's a good time to probably close this video out, knowing that we have, let's see, some teasers for probably a week from now. I think I might do like a Monday series. 1795 Thalers from Württemberg. We'll do 2 from next week. A 1609 Thaler from Saxe-Weimar. Let's see what is over here. We've got more from Switzerland. An 1816 Appenzell 4 franc. That felt thick. I'm not sure of the design. And a Reis-Schleiz Heinrich the Second Thaler from 1635. Ooh, and Yemen. So hoping that we get some super expensive coins. I know the Asian stuff, you know, if you're paying $50 for a rare Asian coin in what could be, you know, the 30s, 40s, that stuff could be worth hundreds of thousands or millions today. But I'm so thankful to be able to film this video, and I'm excited to make a lot more content and show you the rest of this collection. Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to visit our website, treasuretown.com, to stay up to date on everything going on the channel and possibly get some great deals on coins and collectibles. We look forward to seeing you on our future videos, and best wishes until then.